Hi, I'm Dana and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, and today is another From Sold to Ship video, and it's from Monday through Sunday, March 7th through the 13th. I'll start with sharing my sales from Monday through Thursday on my laptop. Okay, the first sale that I had was actually on Tuesday. So I had a no sale day on Monday. And the first sale was this lace-up corset with Asian characters and sort of this faux leather detail in the front. And this was a pickup from the Goodwill store. And I was really debating whether I should pick it up or not. But when I did see it, there's this really great YouTube channel that I love to watch, and it's Mariana and Mariela. And they're these two sisters, and they are just really, they have a great eye. And one of the things that they say is buy weird stuff. So when I saw this, I thought of them. And so I went ahead and picked it up, and I did sell it for $21. I listed it for $25. And let's see. So after fees, Poshmark fees, which is 20% of the sale, and also I had discounted shipping, so I had to pay $1.72. And then my cost of goods for this piece, since I picked it up at the Goodwill store, was $3.50. I made a profit of $11.58. Okay, so this next item that I sold was these REI men's hiking pants. And I think I've mentioned before that I really do like picking up the hiking pants from the Goodwill bins. It seems to be pretty plentiful. And, you know, like North Face and Patagonia, those are really picked over really quickly. So what's kind of left behind are the REI brand, and they sell for me. They don't sell for a high dollar amount, but they do move. So these are I sold them for $20, and let me see what I listed them for. I listed them for $35. So after fees and cost of goods, I made, where did it go? $14.50. Okay, so I also sold these Levi's 514 jeans. They're in a dark wash. They were in really great condition. And let's see, I listed them for $30. And they sold for my full asking price of $30. So after fees and cost of goods, I made $22.50. So in my opinion, that was a great sale. And then I also sold these Levi's 14s in the black wash. It's a faded black wash. And these were, I listed these also for $30. And they sold for $20. I had an offer for $20 and I accepted. And I made $14.50. And these Levi's are things that I go ahead and I pick up at the Goodwill bins. And my bins that I like to frequent charges $1.50 per piece. Okay, and then I also sold this Free People olive green long line sort of pea coat sweater. And I listed it for $50 and it finally sold for $28. I did have this for quite a while. I would say maybe about 4 months or so. So I do notice that Free People does sometimes sit for me for a while. And I think, again, it's because my list price is a little high. So I did have to wait a bit, but I got an offer for $28. And since it's above the 50% or higher of my list price, I went ahead and accepted it. And I made $20.90. Okay, so I also sold a Levi's 510 which are more of a skinnier jean. So the 514s are a slim straight, and the 510s are sort of more of a skinny style. And they're in a black wash, and they were in really great shape. Let's see, they sold for, my asking price was $30, and I got a offer for $25. And so I finally made $16.78. So I think that tells me, when it has this sort of odd number of cents, 78 cents, that tells me that I had offered discounted shipping. So I'm pretty sure that my Posher VA sent out the offer. And so Posher VA is a Chrome app that you can subscribe to. And it does, it sends out offers. It also helps share your closet. So it does a bunch of different great things. And I really noticed a difference pretty much in just my quality of life after I got Posher VA, because before that I was, hand sharing my closet, and it would take a lot of time. So Posher VA definitely frees me up, and I think it also improves my sales. And I'll have a link below. I'm not an affiliate with Posher VA or anything, but just to make it easier, you can go ahead and take a look at the link and just go through the information, see if it's something that you would like to do. Okay, next sale is these Goldie Jeans, and I've had these Goldies for a while. I would say maybe about 3 or 4 months, and I had listed them for $75, and they sold for $63. This was another Posher VA offer, and I finally made $47.18. So it was a really good sale. So the next item is this sweater. It's Barney's New York, and it was a wool and alpaca blend sweater. I listed it for $30, and it sold for $28. And I finally made $20.90. So really happy to be selling and moving sweaters this time of year. Okay, I had this little leather card holder for quite a while, and it's a Rebecca Minkoff, and it did sell. I listed it for $25, and it sold for $15. I had gotten an offer, and so I was happy to accept. I finally made $10.50. So this is another sweater sale that I'm really happy, to be selling this piece. It's great because it's the end of the winter season, and this piece is really nice and warm. It's merino wool and cashmere blend, so it was very soft, besides being very substantial and warm. I had it listed for $75, and I received an offer from a buyer for $68. So I went ahead and accepted that, and I finally made $52.90. So really, really nice sale. So my last sale on Thursday was this Japanese kimono. It has Mount Fuji and cherry blossoms. It was very, very pretty, and it was like new condition. I listed it for $60, and Posher VA sent out a 15% discounted offer, and someone accepted it for $51 with discounted shipping. And so I finally made $37.58. So this one sold probably in 2 days after I listed it. So it was a really quick sale. Okay, and the rest of these sales are from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this first item is this Graf Lance felt wool and leather tote bag. And it is a really nice piece. And it's in pretty good condition. I actually picked up this bag probably about, I would say about 5 months ago. So I've had it for quite a while. And I listed it for $100 and I got an offer for $55, so I went ahead and accepted it. And I finally made $42.50. So I think this was a really good sale. Happy with this. There we go. Let's see. So I'm a fairly new reseller, hasn't been a year yet, and I did learn how to ship by watching McKenzie over at Mcthriftzie, and I will definitely link one of her videos below. And so what I learned from her is that to use this packing paper, and I just pick up mine from Home Depot, but you can also buy some on Amazon. Oh, look at this. And I also, McKenzie uses a thank you sticker. She's pretty much a high volume reseller, and so she uses a thank you sticker, and she is able to multitask. I'm just so impressed at how quickly she's able to ship. But what I like to do is I like to add a little piece of this hemp twine, and I just picked this up over at Michael's craft store. And then I add a little thank you tag. So I ran out of my normal heart tag, so I'm using some other things that I've had, and then I also had to order some non-heart tags, and they kind of look like, I don't know, circles with sort of the scallop detail. So anyways, I'm just trying to be flexible and get things that I can get a hold of. But anyways, I like to get these little tags, and I add a little personal note on the tag before I send it out. And I'm hoping this will fit. I think I can sort of bend it because it's soft. It's primarily made out of felted wool, so yeah, I think that'll work. And so another thing I learned from McKenzie is that she picks up these free shipping supplies from the USPS website, and you can go ahead and order these, and the supplies will be delivered right to your doorstep. So in this case, this is a medium flat rate box, and actually a lot of these boxes and envelopes you can also pick up at your local post office as well. Okay, next item is this adorable little LL Bean down puffer jacket for girls, and it's a size large, which is a 6X to a 7, and it's in really great condition. The only thing I noticed was it was missing its hood, but I went ahead and noted that in the listing. And I listed this for $35 and it sold for $25. So I finally made $18.50. And this is another pickup from the bins. And I don't normally pick up children's items, but you know, when I do see something, you know, really substantial that stands out, then, you know, I'll definitely pick it up. So let's see, this one, I think we'll put it in here. If I squish it down, just do this. Again, really happy to be moving my winter items. So very happy about this. So I am assuming that there's still parts of the country that are snowing, or at least have snow, and maybe families are still going out to go skiing and snowboarding and sledding, which is great. This one up. Oop, that one. This is so puffy that I don't know if I'm going to be able to. There, let's try that. I'm going to use another piece of tape. That. And I think this can be squished into the box, and this should be okay. Let's see, so it is like mid-March, and I primarily shop at the Goodwill bins, and you know, I do try not to pick up sweaters and jackets and coats, but if I do see something that's either a really great brand or a super desirable style, I'll go ahead and still pick it up. So yes, this is, yep, I'm putting the right tag on. Yeah, so this, I think February and March are a little bit funny months because, you know, it is a transitional time. Okay. This will fit in here. Okay. I think it'll just fit. Great. Okay. So this next item is this Desigual lightweight sweater, V-neck sweater, and it's really an interesting design. And I believe Desigual is a Spanish brand, and they make really sort of funky, artful designs. So this one is a really pretty piece. This, I listed it for $40 and it sold for $34. So I finally made $23.98. And it sold pretty quickly. I would say probably about in a week or two after I listed it. So this is a really great spring item, you know, transitional winter to spring item. The lightweightness, the really happy floral sort of pattern. So really fun piece. And I'll do this. Okay. So yes, also, you know, I wanted to sort of give a shout out to people who have been commenting, viewers that have been commenting. So let's see. So this is a shout out to Letitia, Amber, Maria Felicity, Seiko, Sabrina, Regina, and Michelle. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for all that liked my videos and also subscribed. I really appreciate you. And yeah, I got some really sweet comments, as well as informative and helpful. So I love that, because I think, you know, I definitely learn a lot from all of you, and also you motivate me and inspire me to keep going. So thank you so much. And yeah, so I just checked out this comment from Letitia, and she's going to have some exciting news, I think. And I don't want to spoil the surprise yet. So I'm going to kind of all stay tuned for, you know, maybe hopefully some great news. So, you know, thanks for letting me know, Letitia. I'm really excited for it to happen. So, and then also, let's see. Oh, yes. And then Sabrina, she had some really great tips for me. I was confused. I didn't know about the sizing on a pair of Lululemon leggings, and she informed me that the code G1 stood for sort of the style. So thank you so much, Sabrina. That was really helpful. As well as she also mentioned with Patagonia, that, you know, even if Patagonia is flawed, that usually it will sell. But also, both her and Amber mentioned that Patagonia will accept sort of damaged items that need repair. So, you know, that's something I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do. And in particular, I think Amber mentioned that she did this. And so you just have to pay for the cost of the shipping. So I'm going to definitely do that with, I think it was a pair of hiking pants. And then I'll kind of report back and see how that went. So thank you both, Sabrina and Amber. That was a really great tip. Okay, and then next item are these Madewell jeans. And what are these? These are, I don't know, I really love when they have the exposed button fly in the front. It's really a cute pair of jeans. These are the 9-inch mid-rise skinnies, and they're in size 30, so it's a great size. They're actually in really great condition, but sometimes what happens with Madewell, because of I think the elastane, is that it has a little bit of this pulling in the front area. It's like a little crinkling, and I went ahead and noted it. And you know, if the crinkling or the pulling is really bad, then, you know, I'll skip it. I'll throw it back and won't pick it up. But this one wasn't that bad. Also, you know, other areas to kind of check definitely is sort of the crotch area to see if it's worn. Sometimes there's holes that, you know, you're not expecting. So, but yeah, so I went ahead and noted the little pull in the listing, and the buyer still accepted, so that was great. I still think there's, you know, a lot of life left in these jeans, so. Let's see. I think I'm gonna give this a little bit longer. This good. So these were listed at $50 and they sold for $30. And so yeah, that means that the buyer sent me an offer and I went ahead and accepted, and I finally made $22.50. And these, I believe these sold the day that I listed them, so it sold very quickly. Oh, shoots, I forgot to put the tag with the Desigual sweater, so I will have to do that later. So anyways, good thing I noticed that. And so yes, go ahead and just wrap this. The thing that I worry about when I ship is mixing up the orders and sending the wrong thing to the wrong person. I think that could probably easily happen. It hasn't happened to me so far, so I don't know, knock on wood. Knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But I think one of the reasons why I really love listing and selling on Poshmark is because, you know, they do have those things, the customer service things. So if I were to send the wrong item to the wrong buyer, then I think I just let Poshmark know, and then they would send the buyer the correct label. So yeah, let's see, this one is McKenna, so McKenna, yep, got that. So happy about selling these Madewell jeans. I'm always really excited and happy when I find pretty much anything Madewell at the bins. So the hardest thing for me is to throw them back when maybe they're, you know, they're a little bit damaged, or, you know, like with jeans, if there's a lot of pulling. And actually I just went sourcing yesterday, and I did find a really great pair of Madewells, and they were in I think they were size 31. I think they even had it might have been a Cali bootleg or something, and they looked like they were in really good condition, except there was a lot of pulling. So I just thought, you know what, I don't think I can sell these in this condition, so I did throw them back. So that was hard to do, but you know, you gotta stick with your decisions, right? Okay. So I made a bundle sale, yay! Woohoo! Let's see. I picked up, was it just last week? Last week I picked up 3 Title IX sweaters, cardigan sweaters. They're long line, and they have these 3 buttons at the bodice as well as a hood. They're wool blend and they're super soft, not bulky. So I think actually a really nice all season sweater. And at the bins there were 3 of these sweaters, all in different colors. They have this, you know, pinkish red color here, as well as a sort of a teal blue and a gray. And so I went ahead and, I don't usually do this, but I did check the comps, and the comps looked pretty good for this particular sweater. So I went ahead and picked up all 3 that I could find. Let's see. and I listed them, and I think I got an offer. So a buyer went ahead and put all 3 sweaters into a bundle, and then she asked if I would accept her offer. And so the list price for all 3 is $120, and she asked if I would take $75 for, you know, the entire bundle, and I said yes, because it was over the 50% of my list price. And so after you know, fees and cost of goods, I ended up making $55.50 on this, and I think that's a really good sale. My cost of goods for these 3 sweaters was $4.50 because they're $1.50 each. So I think that was a pretty good profit. So happy with this. And now I just want to see, I'm hoping that this will fit in this box, because it does look, they look pretty big. So let's see. I guess if it doesn't fit, then, you know, I can transition it over into the bigger box. But let's see. So really happy to make a bundle sale. And, you know, again, I picked these sweaters up like a week ago, or maybe a week and a half ago. And, you know, again, I'm not trying to pick up sweaters. Also, you know, I am running out of space in my bins. So I'm trying to be really mindful about what I'm picking up. But I think the fact that these sweaters were more like all season sweaters, so you can wear them, you know, not just in winter, but all year round. As well as, I think Title IX, the brand, actually has a pretty good following. Oop. All right. So I also wanted to mention that I think I was in another video, I was thinking that it would be really fun if people wanted to go ahead and shout out like one of their, or as many as you want, one of your favorite sales that you have just made recently. And you know, I did receive a couple of comments, and one was from Maria Felicity, and she did say she made a really great sale, and it was an And Other Stories sweater. I think she was saying it was a really great capsule wardrobe piece, and it sold for over $50. So snaps for that. That's a great sale. And then the other sale was Amber mentioned that she sold an Anthropologie dress, and the brand was Venite Ball. And so she made another great sale, and this dress sold for over $100. So snaps to that. That's a great sale. Let me know if, you know, it's okay that I mentioned this. I'm assuming it's okay, guys, but, you know, if it's too embarrassing or something, just let me know. But I think it'd be really nice for us to celebrate each other's sales. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to make, you know, a YouTube channel, was because kind of wanted to be, you know, more part of the reseller community, I do find that, you know, while being a reseller has so many great perks and things to it, it also is something that I'm doing, you know, oftentimes all by myself. And so just to have, you know, the reseller community is really, really helpful. I actually, I'm not really big on social media, and especially social media while I'm working. I do have Instagram, but what I find is that I can't work and participate and look at Instagram at the same time, whereas I can work and watch or listen to YouTube videos. And I think that's what it is. It's more not watching the videos, it's more listening, and, you know, just understanding or knowing that the person in the video is also working along with me. It just feels like I'm not alone. So yeah. So anyways, okay, so this one's done, and this is pretty heavy, so I better weigh this to make sure that it's, you know, under 5 pounds. And yeah, so Poshmark has this shipping sort of maximum weight of 5 pounds, and if you go over 5 pounds, then you go ahead and you order another shipping label, and you get charged for the extra amount of weight. Okay. Okay, so next are these Levi's 510s, and I think this is the 4th pair of Levi's that I sold this week. And I think it was Maria Felicity. She noticed that I sell a lot of Levi's, or I pick up a lot of Levi's over at the bins. And then she did ask me if she thought maybe because, you know, Levi's headquarters or is in San Francisco. And, you know, at first I was kind of surprised by that, because I just assumed that everybody picks up tons of Levi's. But maybe you don't. Maybe you don't have a lot of Levi's, you know, in your area. So I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why, you know, we just have a lot of Levi's at the bins. So I do pick them up. And I also, it's a brand that I really love. So these are really nice jeans. They are the premium, Levi's premium. So I think that's like a higher, I don't know, higher in quality. And these are not vintage. And I'm really not sure if these were manufactured, the holes were manufactured or not, because I don't know, they seem kind of perfectly done. But anyways, these are really cute pair of Levi's. So I listed these for $30 and they sold for $25. And so this was a Poshmark offer. And I finally made $16.78. So I enjoy selling Levi's, you know, and that was something that Chris at Daily Refinement had mentioned, is that, you know, if he feels like it's really a good idea to specialize in something, you know, if you specialize in certain brands, then you become expert at those brands. And if you're kind of an all over or an everything seller, then, you know, you have to research everything, which takes a lot of time, which does affect listing, you know, your listing time. So I am, because Levi's are pretty plentiful, you know, that I can these are something that I can pick up. And I like the brand. I'm trying to be more conscious and you know, learn about all the different styles and things, and also trying to be, you know, trying to learn how to determine whether or not Levi's are vintage or if they're modern. So that's, you know, an ongoing process for me. The thing is there's so many different styles of Levi's jeans, so it's a lot to learn. And but yeah, I mean, I like to pick up, of course I pick up 501s. I pick up 505s, 514s, 510s, 511s, 550s, and 560s. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on. And you know, if I come across a different style, I will go ahead and, you know, research it and see how it sells. There we go. There's also, besides all of those, there's also the women's Levi's jeans, and they have kind of like a different numbering system a little bit, but you know, they have the 525s and I think the 721s. So okay, that's good. I'm gonna add oh, you know what, I should have probably added these stickers. So these are priority mail stickers that you can get on the USPS website as well. And they're great for reinforcing or helping, you know, close things up. I definitely like to go through and pick up jeans when I can, and that's something that I will. Once in a while, I'll go to the Goodwill stores and I'll go through their jeans. I'll go through their jeans as well as their shoes. I also will check dresses as well. I kind of check everything actually, but I don't really go through, well, I don't check everything. I don't really go through tops, women's tops. You know, there's so many of them, and I don't know, that's not something that I really focus on too much. I will pick them up at the bins, but not something that I will consciously look for at the stores. So this next item that sold is this really pretty Kate Spade dress. And I'm trying to see where the front is. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a wrap dress. So I'm gonna need to tie it, but it's really, really pretty. It's 100% silk wrap dress with a ruffle and this really interesting sort of like brushstroke pattern in purples and lavenders. It's very pretty. And I picked this up, what was this? Back in January when the bins were booming. There was like so much great stuff back in January. So that's another tip, is definitely go sourcing at the thrifts in January, because that seems like that's when people are, you know, cleaning out their closets and things. So let's see. And I do have a few Kate Spade items, and they do sit for me for, you know, a while. And I guess, you know, that's the one thing about, you know, the more designer pieces or the more expensive brands is that the buyer pool is smaller. The ones that can, maybe, afford these items. So they might sit for a little longer. At least that's what I think. That's what I tell myself. So, let's see. Very pretty dress. I think it's so nice for spring. And it just, colors are really pretty. The style is so flirty and fun. And since it's a wrap dress, what's nice about the wrap dresses is that it doesn't have to fit perfectly, like a tailored piece, like a tailored dress, because there is some give with the wrap. So that's why wrap dresses are awesome for reselling online. And so I listed this dress for $100 and it sold for $80. And I did get an offer from the buyer, so I happily accepted that. And so I finally made $64. And this is the other tag that I had to go and purchase. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a flower, so I was thinking, yeah, I'll try this, but I love the heart. So, when they start carrying the hearts again, when they come back, and then I'll go ahead and order that. But for now, maybe these flowers symbolize spring and summer, right? So. Yeah, this is the first time I'm using these little flower tags, so let's see how it looks. I think it's sweet. I think it's okay. So the heart is perfect though, because the heart symbolizes, I hope you love this item that you just purchased, and I really love that, you made this purchase, so thank you. I don't know, it symbolizes a lot of nice things. But anyways, the flower will work too. Okay. Okay. So the next item are these Wrangler jeans, and they're in this off-white color. They are really a nice pair, a good-looking pair of jeans. They are straight leg, and there is some sort of discoloration, as you would think with, a pair of light pants. But I went ahead and I, took pictures and mentioned it in the listing. So, maybe I'll do it this way. But they did sell. It took a little while. I would say maybe about 3 months or so. Let's see. This way. Yeah, I think that's good. And I listed them for $25 and they sold for $21. So I finally made $13.50. So happy that these sold, and I think they're really cute. I don't pick up Wrangler usually, but this one, you know, had something about it that was a little bit, you know, special or unique. I guess it's the coloring. So I went ahead and picked them up. And they're really actually perfect for spring, so spring and summer. So you know, there's so many different kinds of jeans out there, and you know, kind of just thinking about Chris's comment about, you know, becoming expert at something like, you know, with a brand or with an item. I kind of wonder, like, I don't know. You know, the thing is if you're a bin shopper, your cost of goods is so low that you can actually afford to experiment and take some risks, I think. So, you know, experimenting with different brands of jeans, I think, is not the worst thing in the world, you know. But I don't pick up a lot of Wrangler. I do have a pair of Wrangler that's been sitting for probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 months. So it's not something that, you know, I really pick up often. There, okay. I was debating to pick up a pair of Lee Carpenter jeans. And you know, I have picked up Lee Carpenter jeans in the past, and they did sell, and they sold pretty quickly. But my I have just 2 of these plastic bins for jeans, and so one is just for Levi's, and the other one is for other, you know, all the other jeans brands. And so what I've been kind of thinking about was, you know, I do like selling Madewell jeans, so you know, that's something that I'm going to consciously be, you know, looking for and, you know, trying to sell. And so, you know, even, you know, at the bins or at the Goodwill stores, I'm going to really, you know, try to pick them up. So the Goodwill stores, it costs $9 for a pair of jeans, which is kind of high, but with, you know, Madewell, I could get, you know, somewhere around, you know, 30 or higher, or 25 to 30 or higher. And, you know, like with Levi's, majority of Levi's, I get like, I don't know, 20, you know, I could even get 15. So to me, it's not worth it picking it up at the Goodwill stores. But definitely picking up at the bins, it's worth it. Okay, so the next thing I have are these Carhartt cargo shorts. And I love picking up Carhartt. You know, they're just this really popular brand of workwear. And they can be, I guess, you know, this is actually some really good fabric. I think this is called ripstop fabric because it has sort of that grid-like meshing. Okay. Anyways, with Carhartt, they can be in, you know, really rough condition. They could have stains and holes and rips, and they'll still sell oftentimes. You know, especially like overalls definitely. Work shirts, as you know, especially if it has the Carhartt logo. Cargo pants, things like that. And these were listed at $30 and they sold for $25, so I made $18.50. They probably took, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 months to sell. So these weren't fast sellers. Like I was saying, you know, the overalls definitely get a lot of attention and they will sell fast. And, you know, maybe like a flannel working shirt, you know, if it has the Carhartt logo, certain things will sell really fast. But this one I'm really happy that they sold. You know, it's perfect for spring and summer. It did have a little bit of stains, but, you know, again, that doesn't seem to deter, you know, the buyers, people who like Carhartt. So, and yeah, so I do like to sell my men's items in, you know, in my closet. For one, you know, the main reason is because since I've been bin shopper, there are a lot of men's items at the bins. And number 2 is, I don't know, I like, I guess, I don't know, I like menswear. You know, I like menswear. I actually even like to wear menswear, you know, that's sort of the tomboy style. So yeah, happy to pick up men's items. Okay. Okay. So this last item is this Free People jumpsuit, and it's actually Free People Beach. It's very, very cozy and warm. It kind of feels almost like a beach towel, a fluffy one. And it has elastic at the hem at the bottom of the legs, pants, and some elastic at the waist. Really, really cute. This one I listed at $100 and it sold for $75. So I finally made $58.50. So this was a really nice sale. I'm gonna see. Oh yeah. These stock photos for this piece were really, really cute, and so I did add them to show, you know, how you can style this jumpsuit. And I think what I gathered too from the stock photos is that even though it has belt loops, I don't think this was sold with a belt tie. So, you know, there wasn't one when I found it at the bin. So, but yeah, so this was nice. I'm happy that it sold. You know, before the end of winter. There. But it's really a nice cozy piece. And I definitely can see someone sitting at, you know, like a beach bonfire in this. Very nice. There. So with these larger items, I'd like to put them in these large flat rate boxes, and then I go ahead and I just add the tag on top with some tape. So that would be the, the first thing that the buyer would see. Close it up. There. So yeah, would love it if you guys would leave me any comments, and if you'd like, please leave me your favorite sale of last week. I would love to shout it out, and I think it would be really fun to give everybody some props for their sales. And I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, and it really motivates me and it keeps me on task. I have been listing daily, and I feel I feel like once I mentioned it in the videos that I really need to follow through. So, and I think it's actually helping my sales. So I have been listing every day at least 5 items, which doesn't sound like a lot, but at least I think what it's doing is it's consistently listing. So, and then that's telling, I don't know, the Poshmark algorithm that, maybe it's helping push my items up to the top of search. So yeah, so that's been good. And yeah, so anyways, I made 21 sales this week, and the total came out to $814, which is really good for me. So after fees and cost of goods, I made $600.94, which is very good for me. So I'm very happy. And again, could it be because of my daily listing? I think that could be part of it. And then also, could it be my selective sourcing? Maybe that's it too. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really love making these videos and getting a chance to talk with you. So please leave me comments. Love to respond and chit chat a little bit with you. And if you like this video, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. All right, thanks so much. Until the next one. Bye bye. Take care.